Alright, this is take 3. We can do this time. Okay, I've made a journal for a lovely lady who has done a special order, and she wanted a twine binding. She wanted a gutted book, hardbound, and I've used Tim Holtz sticky back canvas to bind the whole thing. I've reinforced the spine with some chipboard. I've stamped this canvas because really it looks cool that way. And then I got this, I don't know what you would call it, but I got it in a swap with Angie White. Isn't that pretty? I'm not even sure what it's made out of. Kind of a chipboardy plastic. I don't know. It's really pretty though. Backed it with some little bit of cheesecloth. Added a fork bow because it looked kind of like the bow in the picture. So it kind of like extended it. Anyway, that was my thinking. I made a tag. This is timeless with some ribbon trim. I've done corners on front and back. I've done a closure of eyelets and lace, but I was having a really hard time untying one-handed. So it's untied. Here we go. This is the library card pocket and card that came with the book, which I thought was kind of cool to add it. So now you know this was 7 Wonders of the World. And I've added a couple of pages in the book as journaling spots. I've added 3 layers of lace, a bulb pin, and a little ribbon flower. I love using cards as journal cards, but this time I made it into a pocket, which I thought turned out really nice. In the pocket, we have a recipe card. It's stamped on the back. A vintage postcard from North Carolina. I've stamped on the back. And a guest check. Done a little bit of stenciling in this one. And put a little quote here and there. There's book pages. Most everything is coffee dyed in here, except book pages like this. This image, I got it from a vintage poetry book that I have. Isn't that pretty? Then I've made 2 tuck spots behind it for these 2 journal cards, or tags, or whatever you want to call them. A doily, a paper bag that has, I was watching a Patricia Viramonte's video, because that's what you do. You watch her videos because she's so good at book page everything. So she took a book page and she put a Mod Podged it onto some coffee dye paper, and then she put a napkin over the top of that, and voila, a little booklet is born. You open it up, and in mine I did like a pyramid triangle thing and did tuck spots in here with a innkeeper, thank you, dress form, some crocheted lace trim, flat back pearl, and a flower. There's a vintage dictionary book page definition, and the book I like so much, a page from it. And it goes right back in the bag when I have 2 hands. I got this from a seller on Junk Journal Junkies. Do you believe she was? I think. Anyway, my hands can't do such fine work anymore. But isn't that pretty? That's the paper clip that holds this envelope. Now, see if we can get this out one-handed. With everybody holding their breath. Come on. Come on, cheer for me. Cheer for me. We can do this. We can do it. Yes! Journal card. Awesome. You guys are wonderful. Thank you for your help. More stenciling. Here is a tag pocket that I got at Tuesday morning. So a little piece of ephemera in it. And then tucked behind it is another Patricia Viramonte's envelope with Tsunami Rose ephemera on the front. And inside we have some ephemera. Oh. Lots and lots of journaling space in here, and it was still getting really, really chunky. I don't know how I always do that. Okay. Yeah, I keep doing Patricia things, but she did this thing with an envelope, and I don't know how she did it, so I kind of made up my own version. It could be like hers, and it could so not be like hers. But anyway, I wrapped an envelope around the twine, and then glued it shut, and then opened the envelope at the top for a tuck for this journal card that I've made. Got fun lines in the back and stickers. And then this envelope also has a journal card. And then the flap from that envelope is holding this tag. It was fun to make, even though I really didn't know what I was doing. I just thought it was so cool how she did it. She needs to do a how-to on how to do that envelope. But anyway, here's another tag tuck. And another envelope with, you guessed it, some more ephemera for journaling. And there's a lot more space in these envelopes for more memories. Sorry, I have the fan on at the same time. I get so overheated sometimes. I know, February, and I'm overheated. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. The different napkin. I love this napkin. Isn't that gorgeous? Just so pretty. Then on this one, I did tuck spots on either side. And then just, a couple of little note papers for journaling. And I've only Mod Podged on the other side, so in theory, you can journal on all of that too. Other half of the doily. Some more fun lines. Really, journaling should be fun. That's my opinion. 9 paper for my journaling. Taken some extra paper, coffee bag paper, and made it into a little notebook, journaling spot. Lots of pages to write on. Another innkeeper type shape dress with some lace trim, flower, and bling. I thought that one turned out nice. And then, oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. This is another Patricia homage to book page extravaganza. This one's a fun one to make. Here's a tag that I've made out of an old How to Identify Wildflowers book. And it was kind of old, but man, when you Mod Podge it, it goes so golden brown. It was so pretty. I love that. And then you can journal on the back and some big lace for the bow. Then I found this big sticker that covered the whole tag. Isn't that cool? I thought it was pretty. And that is the first signature. Here's the second. painting that there will be more detail on the other half. It's very pretty though. A teacup with pretty lines for journaling. This is my favorite stencil. I've done a little crochet trim here, back on typed tea time, and then backed it onto some muslin. And just kind of layered the whole thing. And behind it, we have a tuck spot for this journal card. It's one of my favorite stamps. And on the back side, I've done an Yvonne Preston, where she just stencils on the edges. Isn't that pretty? So I thought I'd try it. This is, I've seen Sharad, I think is how you say it. Anyway, she does this where she just puts little images and then she just tucks things right under. And so does, I think her Melinda does it also, and it works really well. I like that idea. Okay, I got these pieces of lace at an estate sale. They're in circles, so I cut them in half. They're to put your wine glasses on. And since I don't drink, this is what I do with them. It has a flip up. This is a page from the book. I think it's the Acropolis. And then more of those beautiful stencils on the back. Another book page. Another paper clip. This one I put a bulb pin on and a little bell and a charm. Whoop, there you go, a charm. And I know, why do I do this to myself? Come on. Second one's easier, right? Yes, yes, haha. Here we go, journal card. I know, cheering, keep your cheering to a minimum. It's late at night, you can't be waking the house just because I got the card out of the envelope. Okay, this is an Yvonne Preston altered envelope. And I've done all in the family, Tsunami Rose Ephemera. In the back, we have some extra coffee dyed paper that I've stamped on. You can journal on that. She wanted sparkle. What was the word? Well, I didn't have much sparkle. Oh, what is the word? That's not the word. But anyway, this is all I had. So there you go. Kind of sparkles, shimmers. And a journal card. Glitter! That's the word. She wanted glitter. That's all the glitter I had. Okay, book page. This is my favorite. I made some tickets, and then I stamped on each one. Thought it turned out so pretty. And then there's an index card behind it, and then I've punched out the edges. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Punched out the edges. Isn't that pretty? So just that whole page is just lovely. And, okay. Tag pages. Index card with a corner tuck. And a journal card that I've made out of a scrap piece of manila cardstock. Manila folder, that was it. And, oh, I forgot to bring it in. I've got to show you that sometime, though. A stamp that I found for background stamping at an estate sale. Oh, it is really cool. I've never seen one like it. Anyway, and a leaf stamp. And then we have Edith Holden book page. And the center of the book, which is 2 recipe cards. Both of them flip up for more journaling. And then I've made a pocket out of them. This one has pineapple. And this one has a bird nest. And here's the other half. I did another corner pocket, corner tuck, Another piece of file folder for another journal spot. Since this is a twine binding, the pages do shift a little here and there. Easily put back into place. It's just the nature of the book and the binding. Some more stenciling. I've punched a hole here. Jar full of love, and it tells me that I'm almost out of time, so we'll move forward quickly. Page. This comes completely off, and it's got, I can't get it off, a journal card in it. Another journal card. And another flip up. Really, it does, it flips up. Here's another book page pocket. A postcard. A bunny tag. And a journal card. And, oh, come on, you can get it. A Monet painting. Book page painting. Another greeting card pocket. Another postcard from 1950s North Carolina. More lined paper. And that, is my journal. Done. A mess, of course, but it's done. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.